All right, let's tackle that B stanza of God Bless the Child. Remember, we're in an AABA song. So check out the previous video for the A stanza. This is going to be the B stanza with a little bit of a pickup. Where we left off in verse 2, we start with our F sharp 7 into our B7, and then we start our B stanza on the E minor chord. So let's just work through that little combination there by itself. F sharp 7, I play as an E7 chord, but scooched up to the 3rd and 4th fret. When I go to B7, I'm going to use my little stair step shape here on the 2nd fret of E, 3rd fret of C, and 4th fret of G here. And then I'm going to resolve by scooching those fingers, keeping that same shape, and hopping over to the E minor chord. Now I'm on the A and E and C strings. Same 2nd, 3rd, and fret though. And for something a little tough like this, I recommend a little game I call Ready, Set, Go. Ready, you're on the 1st chord. Try F sharp 7. Set, you're looking at your fretboard and kind of doing a dry run of where your fingers are going to go in your mind, thinking about which finger am I going to lead with, which fingers are going to follow, kind of spotting yourself and picturing where those fingers are going to land. So ready, set, visualize it in your mind, and then go. And find your B7. And then hop on over to E minor. Sometimes that takes just a moment of preparation as well. So you can loop around that as many times as you want. No need for rhythm. Chord number 1, ready, set, see it in your mind, and then go. And then again, ready, set, hop on over. That's a really nice way to isolate that particular chord change. When we get into the B stanza, we start with E minor to E minor major 7, and E minor 7, back to that E minor major 7. Notice, basically what we're doing is we're playing an E minor chord, but we're also hearing this melody line go up and down. And so we're trying to accommodate that. There are a couple ways to do that in the chord shapes. Your basic E minor, you can either slide your index finger up there, or I like to bar or half bar, if you will, the A and the E and A strings, and then move my middle finger to the 4th fret of C. Because when I get to E minor 7, I'm going to have sort of my G7 shape here, right? So index fingers here on the 3rd fret of E, and then middle and ring are on either side on the 4th fret, and then back down. So that feels comfortable for my fingers. You play around with it and see what feels most comfortable for you. And you can just go up and down that chord progression as many times as you want. We do it just once in the B stanza here. Come on back down. That's for the first 4 bars of the line. The second 4 bars of the line, we're going to the B minor 7 chord for 2. And then back to that F sharp 7. Whoa! 3rd and 4th fret. And then to the B7. The same chords we had to kind of pick up into the B stanza. So just to back up quickly, I've kind of divided this into 2 lines. You can also think of it as 4 lines of 4 chords each. The way that the lyrics are and the way that the chords move, I've kind of grouped them into groups of 8, but I encourage you to group them the way that you like. So again, that first group of 4 is the E minor major 7, E minor 7, and back. And then that second group of 4 on the line is B minor 7 for 2. Notice I'm playing all 4 fingers across the 2nd fret. You can also play that with a bar. And then returning to those pickup chords, F sharp 7 to B7. Just loop that, right? Loop the 4 by themselves or loop all 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more time. Oh, and then we're getting into the next line. Don't want to get ahead of myself. But you can just take that loop of the first 8 bars there, that first line, and loop that just the way that we did, with or without lyrics, maybe a little bit of humming instead of the words. As you can tell, when we get to the next line, we start off the same as the first line. E minor major 7, E minor 7, and back. And then the back half of this line we're going to borrow from the A stanza. B minor 7, E7, A minor to D7. That was at the end, the last of the 4 lines of the A stanza. So feel free to pull that back there. Once again, A minor to D7. And then you can loop that second line. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Again. When you're gone and spending ends, get your frets right. They don't come no more. And then once you feel good about that second line, you can loop both of those lines together, or the whole part of the bridge here. Ready, and money, you got lots of friends crowding round the door. When you're gone and spending ends, they don't come no more. And when you loop it, I'd recommend you add in that F sharp 7, B7 into it. Money, you got lots of friends crowding round the door. When you're gone and spending ends, they don't come no more. And then resolve back to G major 7 as we return to the A stanza. So go ahead and loop as much as you need. One thing I would also recommend for the bridge especially, because there's just so much movement there, is you can also memorize these in groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And memorizing it not just from the paper, but memorizing kind of what your fingers are doing, like I call it finger choreography, your little dance steps here, to kind of group it into chunks so your fingers know what they're doing. And then the second set, B minor 7 for 2, then jump up and flip it around, right? Kind of taking it in 4-bar chunks like that. Sometimes that can be a real aid to you as well in learning kind of a tough moving pattern like this. So go ahead and loop that B stanza, practice that as much as you need. Feel free to just spend a day on the B stanza after you've had a day with the A stanza. You don't have to do them both. When you are ready to put it all together, check out the play along coming up next. See you there.